Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to take a look at a Russian collector's twin pack of Bakelite mags that I got from Atlantic. Now it's a twin pack of Bakelite. I believe these were the Izhmash and the Tula ones. We're going to take a look at them, see what kind of condition you guys can expect. At the time of this filming, I do believe they've sold out of these, but that's no big deal. I think they have a sign-up thing and they state that there's more on the way, but we'll see. As I always tell you guys, get in on the first batch if you can, because the subsequent batches of surplus may or may not be nearly as nice as the first. So they had two of these for $170, but we're going to look at it and see, was it worth it? Good question. I think it was a pretty good deal for the price, considering what these Bakelites normally run. But let's see what we got. Sometimes you get great things from Atlantic, and sometimes it's not so great. Case in point, FN Barracuda, insert video here. Anyway, not that I'm a little bitter over that or anything. Let me get my pesky packing slip out of the way. Once again, let me double check that, make sure I'm not lying to you guys. Yeah, it just says collector's twin pack. It was a good deal, I thought. We're going to find out, was it really a good deal? As always, I do these sorts of things so that you guys can make informed decisions about what you're looking at. Let me be careful about how I turn that over, because there are things on the bottom of there that YouTube will not let me show. Oh yeah, they certainly won't. So we're going to leave that upside down as I take these out of the package, because I certainly don't need any more warnings, that's for sure. Very careful here. We're going to set this bag aside so that no one can see it, because it's very offensive. All right. This honestly, guys, looks really nice. A little bit of dryness up here, scrapes, but you see that beautiful star right there. It has a 64 down here on the bottom. Front lug looks good. Rear lug looks good. There's an ever so small crack right here. That way you guys can see that. Now, is that a deal breaker? Well, these are metal, steel reinforced behind here. It's probably not one that I would use too often, just simply for that reason. But it is a very beautiful mag, as you guys can tell. It's actually a little bit more orange to me than what it looks on camera. It looks a little darker on camera here. It is a little unfortunate there about that crack. I hope the other one's not that way. You guys can take a look at that. It has a 32 stamp on it. Actually see some really neat inspector's ink markings there. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I may have to get a picture. But this one, strangely enough, doesn't appear as though it's got any steel reinforcement at the top. It's kind of surprising, unless it's just not showing. Of course, you see a PB mark here, and then you see, looks like something in a K and a 17, possibly some sort of acrylic characters there, I'm not sure. And then, of course, you have another stamp over here, another ink stamp. That's a beautiful mag. It's just I don't know much about them. Maybe you guys can school me on them a little bit, because I don't know a lot about them. So, two of those for $1.7 and a 0. So I don't know, guys. I mean, they're beautiful, don't get me wrong. I am a little bummed about this little crack that's appearing here. But is it really a crack? Almost looks like something got in the mold. I don't know. So that's what they cost. What they did. I don't know. Kind of torn on this one. I don't know what to think about them. You guys let me know if you think I made out. If it was a good deal or not. Because I don't. This one looks like it was used extremely little. This one looks like it was used quite a bit more. But not to the point of being ratted out or anything. However, now that I think about this, we should probably need something to really press that down. This could be dangerous. We should probably take a look at the springs. Because my concern is whether or not this spring is rusted. And I'm trying not to cause this to shoot everywhere. Oh, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Appears to be in really good shape. I thought I saw rust for a second there, but evidently that was just whatever this is. But yeah, that looks really good. I was concerned, but not now. So now you guys have seen the internals of it. Of course, the fun part's getting it back in, getting it all to go back in here. It's always the fun part with these mags. Of course, getting it to go back in here without it flying across the room. She's back together. But yeah, let me know how you guys made out. I'll try to insert a picture of this. You know, this may not be a major thing. I'm hoping that you guys that know a lot more about Bakelite mags can school me on it. I don't know if that's something I should really be concerned with. Or I just don't know. Of course, these are mainly for the purposes of collecting, not using, at least for me. But, you know, always got to have a few to do some glamour shots with, right? So, anyway, just wanted to share this with you guys today. Let me know how you made out if you got some of these. I'm very curious to see your experiences. It's really interesting how this one looks way more orange than this one. Definitely differences there. But anyway, just wanted to share this with you guys today. As always, thank you guys, especially to my subscribers. Thank you guys for all your likes, your shares, your comments. If you've not considered subscribing, please do so. It definitely helps out. And I'll just try to keep more content like this rolling you guys' way. So once again, guys, thanks for watching. And until next time, you guys have a great day.